It's time to take a little break from killing zombies and ripping apart robots. Today we are taking a look at the relaxing experience, Nature Trek VR. Hey Questers, and welcome to another episode of BMF, the unofficial home for all things Oculus Quest. Keep up to date on Quest news, game reviews, and the latest developments by subscribing to the channel and hitting that notification bell. First things first, special thanks to Greener Games for supplying me with a key so I could review the game. Today on BMF, we're taking a look at something a little bit different. Nature Trek VR is less of a game and more of a relaxing experience. But is it worth that $10 price tag? Let's jack in and find out. Let me start off this review by stating that if you're looking for an action-packed, rock climbing, trail running, nature surviving game, this is not it. The whole premise of Nature Trek VR is to commune with nature and relax in different environments. Just to be totally clear, this isn't an exploratory game either. You have a confined space that you're able to either teleport around or use smooth motion to walk around inside of. It is a fairly large area, but it really doesn't need to be large for what it offers. There are 9 different locations you can visit, from African plains to a sandy island and even the cosmos. Each location is unique, not just visually but also audibly. One of my favorite parts about this game is the spatial audio. You can close your eyes and hear the different animals around you, the blowing wind, the chirping birds, and even the bugs buzzing around your head. There is a soundtrack of relaxing music you can skip through as well to help you get into a relaxing mood. Honestly, the best way to experience Nature Trek VR is to put your feet up and just sit there and take in the environments. I also did have some fun physically walking around the environments inside of my Guardian, and that is pretty darn cool as well. Graphically, it's not anything super spectacular. Don't get me wrong, I love it, but given the limitations of the Quest, it's not photorealistic. Some of the animations for the animals can either get stuck or glitch a little, especially while they are walking around, and oftentimes they'll run through each other. None of this takes away from the awesomeness of being transported to a whole new place, but just don't expect everything to be super detailed and high fidelity graphics. The magic though comes in the environments themselves. Look up at the stars in the night sky as an owl flies over your head, or gaze across the ocean as the rain falls and the lightning dances on the horizon. There are a pretty good variety of animals based on the location, and it's pretty awesome to look up at a giraffe or see a huge whale swim beside you. The ability to interact with the environment directly is limited to grabbing branches and having birds and insects land on them while you hold the stick. But there is another system built into the game to change the environment itself. You're given the ability to make changes to each environment, and what you're able to do changes with each location. For instance, in the location where you're floating in space, you can create planets or stars and even create a black hole that sucks everything up. Most locations allow you to grow trees or rock formations, create butterflies or fireflies, and even change the time of day and add rain. When it all comes down to it though, this experience is meant to allow relaxation and give you the ability to get away from everything. So even with the additional mechanics, that is where this experience shines. So is this game worth 10 bucks? It really comes down to what you're looking for. If you want an option to just get away from the world and relax in an immersive soundscape and visually interesting environment, then I would say definitely yes. It's also a great experience to introduce people to VR on the Quest. In fact, my wife doesn't really like VR, but I got her to try the game and she actually liked it. So guys, if your significant other needs some convincing on the awesomeness of VR so you can pick up a few more games, it may just be worth the 10 bucks to get them on board. If you're looking for other Oculus Quest games, check out our other reviews here, and also please help me out by liking and sharing this video if you enjoyed it, and subscribe for future Oculus Quest content on BMF, the unofficial home for all things Oculus Quest. Happy questing.